Hey, Bass Chat family, this is Roy Vogt coming to you from my home studio and music room just outside of Nashville, Tennessee. Nashville strong, we're coming back. It's been a rough week or so. My musical goals for 2021, I have two albums coming out. One of them is with the band JVM Collective, and that should be out in August. And then I'm finishing up mixing and mastering a solo project of old school fusion with a great guitar player named Justin Kalk. That'll hopefully be out this spring. But like everybody else who's a musician, I think my biggest goal is to play with other human beings on a regular basis. So I'm just hopeful that we'll all be happier, safer, and healthier this next year. I'm in line as an educator to get the vaccine, and I'm not going to duck that. I think that's my responsibility. And hopefully one of the side effects of that happily will be that I can play with other people again. We all miss it. Anyway, I hope everybody else stays safe and has a happy and healthy and prosperous 2021.
Ho, 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 and Merry Christmas. It is Christmas Eve in Clarksdale, Mississippi. And I've been thinking about the question that we were asked to finish this year and what are my goals and hopes for the upcoming 2021. Honestly, more important than anything else, I want to carry on from this year to next with a renewed appreciation for what it means to be a musician, not just as a hobby or something to enjoy, but as an actual profession. I have not been able to officially do my job since March the 6th. And if I completely leave aside the financial hit that I've taken from not being able to work this year, just spiritually and emotionally, there's no replacing standing on a stage in front of people and making music. So I will most assuredly, I never thought of myself as taking it for granted before, but I certainly will not now. And for my personal goals for next year, I certainly want to find not just a way of getting back to work, but also expanding what I can do musically. Some have been able to work on instruments and pick up income that way. Others have been able to teach virtually and otherwise. I've been 100% a live playing musician, and that's been my entire income for the past 3 years. So figuring out a way of fitting in to the world as it is now, and both in its blessings as well as shortcomings. I've always wanted to learn luthery and really know how my instrument and other instruments work, how to maintain them, how to repair them, and how to build them. I've designed a bass guitar that exists purely on paper because I do not have the knowledge and experience to turn it into a actual physical instrument. That is something that's been a goal, and I want to pursue much more powerfully and passionately in the coming days. And also just expanding my musical family. This year has been able to help with that because so many of us who don't know one another are going through the same difficulties, the same struggles, and it's allowed some common ground for communication with total strangers that have become friends. And continuing that will be a good thing. It's not so much about getting back to the way things used to be as it is learning how to move forward and do what we can now. I've thought about many things that once something has happened, you can't really go back, but you can learn to do the same things in new ways. And I may very well be changing my location if we're not able to get back to some degree of normalcy in terms of being able to gig and work and earn a living. But regardless of location, this is my vocation, and I cannot see myself ever doing anything but continuing to make music in one form or another. And I do thank you all for how you've allowed our Q&A videos to grow. I've been able to become friends with some of these other panelists, and I look forward to being able to meet them all eventually, live and in person, and to have the bass family continue to grow, and keeping these questions coming and our answers going out to you all around the world. The bass community is quite special in the music world because we stand alone. You can have 2, 3 guitar players, you can sometimes have 2 drummers, not to mention horns and keys and all kinds of other things, but there's typically just one bass player. So when we can come together, it's always in generosity and familial fashion. And I hope that you all have a safe holiday, both for Christmas and Kwanzaa and Hanukkah and New Year and solstice and all of those things, regardless of what names we put on it. It's a holiday that we spend time with loved ones, and we take time to just be happy. I like the quote that for the Christmas holiday, for a brief amount of time, we are the people that we hope to be all year round. So I thank you all for taking part in these videos and keeping those interesting questions coming, and we shall see a 2021 that is not only full of music, but is full of people making it, and that there's no way of separating the musicians from the music. I hope you all are safe and well, and I'll see you on the other side of New Year's.
Hey everybody, Luis Espaillat here again from Nashville, Tennessee. Hope everybody's having a great holiday season and staying safe out there and staying healthy. The question this week is, what are my musical goals for 2021? From my perspective, it's basically to, as they say, keep on keeping on. I've been very fortunate to not stop working during the pandemic. I count my blessings for that every day. So of course, my goals are to keep that up and to continue to grow in those areas, and also grow more as a musician. I've been taking an online course this year during the pandemic of symphonic orchestration to broaden my horizons a bit more. It's something I've always been fascinated by, and but I haven't done the deep dive until now. And now that I'm doing it, I'm really, really enjoying it and getting a lot of fulfillment out of that. So my goal in that regard is to maybe delve into the compositional side of that. You know, maybe for TV, movies, video games, that kind of thing, or just for my own self-satisfaction and my own joy of it all. But my goals are that basically to continue to work, to stay healthy, and to be happy. Those are one of the many things that really drives me. And I'm really looking forward to 2021 now that there appears to be a light at the end of the tunnel with this whole global pandemic. So here's hoping that that'll resolve itself sooner than later, and we can all get back to a sense of normalcy, especially for those of us who do a lot of live work, and we can get out there and bring the music and the joy to the masses for real, in person, not just virtually. It's great that we have these tools and this technology during this time to be able to do things like virtual concerts and also be able to communicate in this manner. So that's been really good, but really do miss the live thing as well. And just look forward also to getting to hang out with people more often. I really miss that. And I hope that we can all hang out in person sooner than later. So again, happy holidays, happy New Year. Feliz Año Nuevo. Felicidades a todos. Hope to see you all soon. Take care. Happy New Year. Happy holidays. Bye.
Everything bass. How you guys doing? Happy holidays. Maurice from Los Angeles here. We are talking about our goals for next year. So what I hope music does with me involved in it for 2021 is actually just being back on stage again. I think this year reminded us how much we love it and how much we miss it, and that simple thrill and that simple privilege of playing with others is something I hope will resurface again and be back with my brothers on stage and brothers and sisters on stage, and hopefully new projects and seeing some great new students coming through the school. That would be awesome. I wish the best for everybody, and I hope some of us will be playing together soon. So yeah, guys, keep it groovy. Happy holidays, stay safe, and we'll see you in 2021. Take care. Bye.
Hi everybody, this is Mark Corradetti. I just moved this beautiful home with a pool, and I live in Sarasota, Florida now. I just moved from the Los Angeles area. We drove. I'm exhausted, but it's pretty cool. So this is a great time to think about what maybe your goals might be for 2021. I know my goals are just to get settled into the house and, kind of get to know the area and keep doing what I'm doing and just get stronger. Focus on the simple things like, as far as playing, note values and just, the 3 T's, tone, time, and taste. For me, and maybe trying to get involved in the local scene a little bit, keep up with my online work, and that's about it, and that's what I'm going to be doing. In any event, you're all welcome to visit at any time, and as you can see, I got a nice little pool here, so I'm kind of proud of it, It's kind of nice. Anyway, it's quiet here. I really like it, and sorry I'm a little tired and maybe a little grouchy, but in any event, that's what I hope to do this year. Of course, I'm going to continue my practice and try to learn new things, and just every day, just keep an open mind and open ears, and that's what I'd like to do. Hopefully, we'll open up a little bit for some touring. Fly dates and things like that. So, right now I'm just setting up my home studio and the TV and all that other stuff. And so there you go, just taking it day by day. So that's pretty much my goals for the year. I hope you guys are doing well through this COVID. And I wish you nothing but the best of luck. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Hey, bass family. So yeah, today's question, what are my goals for 2021? Well, I think like most people, I want to get back on stage. I want to get back to having private lessons in person again. Those would be awesome. Doing it safely. But beyond that, I really wanted to, do more personal recording at home. I want to get some of my originals recorded. I also feel like I've plateaued again. So I'm going to dig in a little deeper in some reading. I want to sharpen those skills back up and work more on my improvisation. Overall, just, I don't like plateaus. And so, so that's where we're at. I'm going to work on developing my craft and hopefully recording some things down. I've been really bad at procrastinating on doing that. I think sometimes it's a problem when you have a home studio, you just procrastinate. So that's my focus. I want to make sure I quit being lazy. Record some things, have some people contribute on the recordings. They're just going to be for my personal enjoyment. Maybe I'll share them on the channel. But that's it. So what are your goals? Please include them in the comments below. What do you like to improve about your playing? What do you want different in your music? Set a goal, set mini goals, little small goals to get there. And let's all have a prosperous 2021. Thanks, guys.